Welcome back to Let's Play Neverwinter Nights 2 Icewind Dale. This is Big Los, and we're in Dorn's deep cavern. We're right outside of this tower where we met a man named Bandoth. Well, I talked to Bandoth off camera just to make sure that I didn't miss anything. Turns out you can actually buy and sell stuff with him. So I bought a bunch of potions, and I bought a bunch of spells that he was selling, some scrolls. One of them was Feeble Mind. I didn't have that, so I bought it and I scribed it. And then I bought some Summon Creature scrolls. I scribed them too. He also had Summon Creature 9, so I'm just going to hang on to that for Evelyn. Also, it turns out that you can rest out here in this cavern, although I was attacked by Etons, or Ettins, however you pronounce it. Turns out that they really aren't that dangerous to me. So we defeated them rather easily, and then we were able to rest, finally, after about 3 attempts. It only gave us about 31 XP apiece. Alright, so if we check the map on this area, we see that we have a bridge, and it looks like we have 2 ways we could go. We could go to the left, which leads into some other areas over here, and then this is a cave. I'm guessing this is going to be to a lower level. And then we have these areas over here. So I'm thinking maybe we should go towards the right. And we have to be very careful because enemies will tend to spawn on us without us knowing about it. So, you know what? Maybe we should
fall in
probably
behind
put on
me
haste
here
first with the boots of speed.
Yes?
We'll have you put on divine favor. Self. What about you? Any good buffs? Well, we could probably do Blades of Fire on Frito. I want Flame Weapon, but I think I need to have a druid for that, so that's probably not going to happen. Alright, let's do this. Oh yeah, we have the Bane Spell, which I want to try out. It's kind of like Bless, except in reverse. Alright. Why don't we go this way and see what's up here. Ah, there's a table up here. This enormous round table is ornamented with elaborate dwarven inscriptions. Alright. And it looks like we activated some drow spellswords. That's unfortunate. And some phase spiders. That's just great. Let me cast Bane right there.
now. Strike swiftly.
We'll have you go into stealth mode and attack the phase spider. Evelyn, let's pull you up here. We have some archers over here and a drow sorcerer, so why don't we try to take out these guys with a fireball. That looks like it will take out most of them right there. We shoot that. Alright. You ran it through with your spear. Critical hit. Nice. We have another one over here. And it looks like that one's dead. Uh-oh, we got 2 ice storms coming right for us.
Hellhound!
Uh-oh, we have another sorcerer. So why don't we cast Fireball again? Over here. That ought to hit him. Alright, let's have you... I guess we'll run up and attack these guys up here.
That will require a mere fraction of my power.
Let's try to run out. Looks like it didn't work. Hey, okay, we killed that archer. That archer's dead. This drow must have saved. That archer's dead. Looks like they're all being affected by the Bane. Let's try to stun them.
Now! Strike swiftly!
More lambs to the slaughter.
You just got taken out. So we need to cast this twice, at the minimum.
Yield before me!
Oh, she wasn't able to get her
must.
fireball off. Or maybe she did and it just didn't happen. I don't know. Oh, she had a spell failure. That's what happened. Alright. Well, let's try this again, shall we? Put that right there. Okay. So, that killed all of them over here. However, we still have a sorcerer to deal with. I would like to drop this vitriolic spear on him. Unfortunately, we can't target the drow. Since we can't target the drow, let's target right next to the drow. He'll be affected by secondary damage. That ought to do it. And we might have to rest after this battle.
Quietly. Our quarry lies just ahead.
Alright, so we're attacking the spell sword. I want to get some sneak attack. Well, he took a lot of damage, but not as much as I would like, but he is definitely going to take secondary damage. That's the good thing about it. Oh, he hasted himself, huh? Yeah, that killed him. Secondary damage. Okay, so we have some archers back here that we could probably take out
If I must.
a low-level spell. How about we do Arc of Lightning on them? And then after that, then we'll do Firebrand on all of these guys over here. Whoops, I didn't want to do that. I want to try to stun him.
Yes, of course.
And I want to go into stealth mode. Aw, you didn't cast it, did you? No, you didn't. Okay, never mind. Probably not needed. These guys will be taken out rather easily.
This is too easy.
Dead. So we have treasure bags.
Yes.
Let's grab this one. A long sword +1. So we'll give these weapons to Cara. In fact,
You just follow me.
we'll probably have Cara pick
and
up
stay
all of the
close.
treasure bags since they are probably going to be things that she'll carry. We have a +1 dagger. We have some type of armor we didn't recognize right away,
Everyone,
so we'll have to
follow me.
cast Identify on it. What do you make of it? Oh, we have some more remains. What is this? Oh. We didn't give it to her. Okay. Robe of the Good Archmagi. It's +5. +1 to all saves. Gives spell resistance 10, and it's only usable by good characters and magic using characters. Arcane, to be specific, except for bards. Bards cannot wear it. And Evelyn can't wear it because she's neutral and she doesn't have any used magic device, does she? No. I bet you can wear it.
Yes.
However, you would lose 1 point of AC. Because we have the base armor class of 5 with an AC bonus of 1. So if we equip this, you would get spell resistance 10, but at the cost of 1 point to armor class. I don't think that is a sacrifice I want to make. Let's check out this treasure bag. We did take a lot of damage in that battle. I'm guessing that's the same armor, but once again, we didn't identify it, and we're going to have to wait to rest if we wanted to identify it again. So where's this table? Oh, it's back here. Okay. So what's over here? More enemies? Probably, huh? Yep. There's a Neo Orog general. Why don't we spam some of that?
Attack!
Let's see. I guess you can shoot with your bow. You have any special arrows? No. Do we want to use some special arrows? Of course we do. Let's see. Acid or fire? Acid or fire? Let's save the fire for undead. Let's use acid right now.
I think I spy
Yes,
some
of course.
unsuspecting playmates ahead.
Alright, for this guy, I want to switch to these throwing axes. And we'll go stealth and see if we can't get a sneak attack on him, but it probably won't work. I'm not going to hold my breath. And then we'll have Sanjay do his divine strength.
I drink your blood!
Nice. Okay, Sanjay. Stun him.
Now!
Alright, you
Strike
are
swiftly.
going to go back to your regular
I
two weapons.
drink your blood!
Not only that, you're going to go into stealth mode and... Yeah, just checking. Alright, now he's dead. Nice. Alright, who got the kill on that? Frito did. Okay. We want to have you go
Hellhound!
into self-defense. You know, we have quite a few enemies here. That would be a good candidate for this firebrand spell. Let's see if we can't take most of them out. Hey, I love it when that happens. Nice. All right. So I'm going to turn on search mode. And we're going to go this way and see if we can't find any traps. Because I don't know what is waiting for us in here. Anything? I don't see any enemies in here, so there's got to be some traps. I'll cast this wand. The wand didn't find anything. Interesting. So, according to this, there are no traps in here. Alright, well, why don't we... go over here. So this room is a dead end, so there's most likely some enemies in here.
Yes.
I would like to cast this silence spell on somebody. Let's see if we can't find a magic user to cast it on. Okay, so we still have Arc of Lightning. That's good. We're probably going to need that. We still don't see anybody in here, but there is a chest in here, which probably has some good loot. Very interested in it.
Very well.
I'm guessing your strength wore off, right? Yeah, so, you know what? Why don't you put Bull Strength? Sanjay. Oh, we didn't cast Mage Armor like I wanted to. Yeah, we're going to have to do that too. And I thought that cast.
Very well.
Now would be a good time for this fullness of body.
Yes?
Alright, Cara. Oh yeah, I forgot. We have this Bear's Endurance. That's always a good buff.
Apio Nova. Apio Nova.
Okay, so what is your AC now? 23 with the Mage Armor. Okay.
Fall in
Your
behind
AC is
me
29,
here.
so we want you tanking up here. Aha! We have a sorcerer and a spell sword. So, Cara,
Yes.
we're going to need to cast silence on that guy.
Very well.
Okay, Evelyn.
Yes.
I want you to cast Arc of Lightning on somebody. Probably that one.
What?
Alright, Frito. We're going to need a lot out of you. So why don't you come and, I guess, do a feint on this guy?
I crumble point.
The feint failed. What about the silence? It doesn't say if it's working or not. We're going to get hit with an ice storm. Ouch. Why don't we hit him with Eldritch Blasts?
If I must.
I guess Evelyn damaged herself with that attack. That sucks. I thought it was going to go this way, but I guess it's random. Oh, I didn't cast Mirror Image on myself. Why did these not work when I casted Buffs?
That will require a mere fraction of my power.
Alright, so you knocked him down. Alright, Frito, let's take out the sorcerer. That's a good idea. Can you not see him?
Prepare to become
Must be like,
won't
must have greater
walk away
visibility.
from this.
Alright, who are we gonna take care of this? Let's take care of this guy. This guy, I don't know what's going on with him. Why can't we target him? He's got like some type of invisibility going on. Let's try silence again. Oh, he tried to debuff us. It looks like it worked. You can't even see him. Alright. Let's... I would like to use an area effect spell. Maybe grease would work. Let's put it right there. Alright, and we definitely need some healing. Whoops, we're only going to get one out of it. There we go. So, I think whoever was over there is dead now. Ah. Let's go to stealth mode. Yeah, alright. Can we target the sorcerer now? Alright, Sanjay. Good job beating his ass. Aha. +1 chainmail, plus poison bolts.
Yes.
We'll have you pick this stuff up. Oh, crap. On your feet, woman. Alright, so we get another +1 longsword. Chainmail, we can't even... We're on the ground, we can't even pick it up. Light crossbow, poison bolts. No, we're just too good with Evelyn with her spell that makes everyone fall down. There it goes. Okay. I'm assuming this is the same robe as that we've identified before. +1 longsword. Why can't we grab this thing over here? Oh, it's a bug. This is empty. Another +1 longsword. And the same thing as this other vanguard had.
No,
Take
I'm
it.
carrying far too much useless garbage. Going to have to dump some of this.
I wholeheartedly agree. Let's put the poison bolts there. Now, we don't have any good crossbows. Except for this light crossbow of speed. At least it has rapid reload. However, what's really the point of using a crossbow if we have Eldritch Spear, which does, oh, I don't know how much damage now. 2d6? 2d6 is better than 1d8. And we have this chest over here. Let's check it out. Not sure if it's trapped or not, so nope. Don't go that way, go this way. Ah, we hit the mother lode here. So we get a power essence, an ingot, an unidentified crossbow, mithral field plate armor +1. Base armor class of 8, max dex of 3. That's fantastic. And it's +1. And it's made of mithral, so it's medium armor. Bolt of biting. It does medium spider venom. Excellent. And we don't know what that is, so we're going to have you check it out. Alright. So this is the Axe of Caged Souls. It's a Dwarven War Axe, so nobody can use it. It's +5 against undead. It's regularly +3. We'll take it. We'll sell that. Bolt of Biting. We'll take that just in case you use a crossbow. Oh, heavy crossbow. Heavy crossbow of accuracy. And it's a +5 weapon. One of the best you can get. Well, at least up until level 20. So we'll take that. And then we'll take this because we would definitely do good wearing medium armor, so let's put it on. And our armor class shoots up to 26, which is really good. So we're carrying around way too much stuff, like Cara said before. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to head back to Bandoth, and I'm going to sell some of these items that we got that we really don't need, and we'll just take gold for it. And then I guess I'll meet you back here. So, see you in a few. Alright, we're back right where we left off. In this room right here, so we're going to press on this way. And then we're going to check out what's up here, and then we're going to come this way. See what's over here, and over here. Maybe backtrack a little bit to make sure there's nothing over here. And then we're going to go to this cave. Now, the thing about Bandoth is he gives really great prices for stuff. I mean, they're really good. I was able to sell just plain old books for 9 gold pieces each. That is impressive. Also, we got like 10,000 gold for each of those robes that we found that the sorcerers had. I don't even understand how those sorcerers could be wearing those without a high use magic device skill check. That would be the only way. Uh-oh. We have some more of these guys, and Evelyn's at the front because she has haste, so we're going to bring her back.
This is most unfortunate.
Sanjay should do a knockdown on this guy right here. Frito, just come up and attack.
All right, crew. Let's take them down.
I guess you could spam that.
Attack!
Hey, it knocked him down. Alright.
Yes, of course.
Alright, Frito, go into stealth mode and attack that one. Can you go into stealth mode? Ah, you do not have the Shadow Dancer class, so they're going to see you regardless. What can we do for self-defense? Let's go into defensive casting mode. Actually, you know what? Let's put our sword on. Not yet? Alright.
Damn your eyes!
Alright, you killed one. Why don't you stun another one? Oh yeah, he's not gonna last too long with that sneak attack. There he goes.
Ready to die, are you?
This is too easy.
Dual critical hits. I love it. Alright.
Yes.
Well, what happened to you? Oh yeah, you're in stealth mode for some reason. Put your bow back on.
What?
Let's bring Frito up here into this room. That must be one of the statues the guy was talking about, and there's a secret door. This enormous round table is ornamented with elaborate dwarven inscriptions. There are traps in here. Oh, he disappeared. Oh, and what do we have here? What is this? Looks like a bunch of symbols around a compass rose. Could be a trap. What do we have around here? Are there any clues as to how to do this room? I don't want to step on this thing. Let's turn off party AI mode. Turn it off. Bring everybody away.
Stay close and step where I step.
It doesn't look too safe to me. Doesn't look like there's anything in this room either. We might have to come back here. Uh-oh. What's happened to my frame rate? Alright, let's bring everybody out of the room. Everybody, let's go.
Yes.
Fall in behind me
Go that
here.
Yes.
Okay,
What?
this has to be some type of puzzle. I didn't discover any traps.
Fall in behind me here.
I'm gonna bring everybody out.
Yes.
Now, before we try to figure this out, let's
Perhaps so.
try to take out more enemies since we have buffs on that are going to be wearing off pretty soon. I know there's going to be some enemies up here. I was right. Some more of these guys. This does displacement. Okay, let's put on a throwing axe and go stealth. See if we can't
Their time
get a
has
good
come.
sneak attack going.
Destroy them all.
Why don't you divine strength? You spam that Eldritch Spear,
More lambs to the
and
slaughter.
you get your bow going.
Yes.
It doesn't say if your sneak attack was good, so I'm guessing it wasn't. All right, let's try fainting. All right, good. So much for the general. we have over here? Oh, another
You
general.
will regret that.
Hey, another critical hit. You must have stabbed him in the heart or something. Let's check this room over here. This is probably full of drow. Neo Orog, a marauder. Oh wow, looks like we got a bunch of them. It's a good thing these guys are pushovers. Let's feint on that one.
Well, look what we have.
Your feint
here.
failed.
Future corpses.
You know what? I feel like just taking a bunch of them out all at once. That would probably work. Alright. That would be all of them. Except for that one. And that one.
This is too
Both
easy.
walk away from this.
Looks like none of them left any treasure bags.
What?
Well, we still haven't checked this way, so let's see if we don't have any spawning enemies over here. Nope, this is where we came in. Okay. Which would leave only one place to go, and that would be this cave. Ah, yeah, we have some drows. Of course we do. But where are the sorcerers? We only have spellswords. AKA mage fighters.
If I
Evelyn.
must.
These guys are kind of dangerous. That's a big enough area. That's like the whole room. Yeah, let's get a feint on that one. Oh, he's gonna try to buff up. Nope, he's dead now.
Your end.
Where's my vampiric regeneration? Oh, there it is. Slightly. We get a whole bunch more treasure bags. Probably the same things as before.
You just follow me and stay close.
I would say exactly the same things as before. Good thing we're not overloaded. What's in here? Nothing. Nothing. There's that cave that goes down. Alright. Nothing in here. Nothing in here.
What?
You wouldn't sense any traps, would you? No? Well, I'm sure if there's something in here, you would have spotted it already. Alright. Okay, so we've made some progress. We've cleared out the upper level. We still haven't figured out what this is. Let's head over there before we head downwards. I wish there was some clue as to how to figure that out. Alright, let's go this way. This might take trial and error. Doing this, so I'm gonna save. I'm going to try a few things. So. Alright. Let's tell everybody to stay put.
Wait here a moment.
Well, of course I can do that.
131 points of electrical damage.
Yes.
Well, you better get him up.
Bonapartum.
That should stabilize him.
Bonapartum. Bonapartum.
Alright, so just get back. Frito.
What?
Obviously, that was the wrong thing to do. How about we try that one? No, that didn't work. Okay. So I'm guessing doing this will not make for a very entertaining episode, so maybe I will just do it trial and error until I figure out something. And then I'll probably come back after I figure it out. Not really sure what it is. We haven't got any clues for it. So it's just going to take a lot of trial and error. And I'll probably pick up at the beginning of the next episode and show it after I figure it out. And you know what? Before then, off camera, I think I'm going to go back to Bandoth and sell the rest of the stuff that we got in the last battle. And I'll rest and we'll put the buffs back on. So, in the meantime, this is Big Los signing off. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time, and Tengu Medea.